This month, I have a whole lot of nutritionals to share with you in our loyalty orders. But before we get started, let me just take a quick minute to introduce myself. If you are new, welcome. My name is Amanda Willis. I empower families to wellness authentically through biblically rooted principles. And one of the ways that I do that here on this YouTube channel is frequently sharing our own journey with you and a lot of the products we use and things the Lord's teaching me, what that looks like practically. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you join our community, introduce yourself in the comments, say hello. I always love to get to know you guys. So let's hop right on in. You may notice, friends, that my eyes are tearing. I'm not sure if it's picking up on the video or not, but it's all right. They're coming down. I've had some swelling in my eyes the last few days. I've learned over the years that's one of the ways my body tries to detox. So when I'm working through detox protocols, especially if my body's trying to eliminate metals, it frequently will go to my eyelids and they get really swollen. So that's what we've been working through. They're getting better. It's all good. It's confirming a lot of my suspicions, and I'm thankful for these tools that are helping along the way. So if you notice that that's what's going on, I apologize. Not sick or anything, just eliminating things that we've been working on eliminating. So let's hop right on in. You guys know, whoa, I tried to do a different method this time and my stuff's rolling around. All right. You guys know that I like to share my orders, if you've been around here for a while, in the order that I recommend people build their orders. So that starts with the foundation of nutritionals, because if you're not eating nourishing foods, if you're not supplying your body with the nutrition it needs in the world today, then it doesn't matter how many oils you use. It's going to continue to be hard for your body to heal and do what it needs to do. So foundation number one is Ninja Red. We have Ninja on our orders. I tried really hard, and this one I think I just shook. I tried really hard not to shake these, you guys, and to let them settle before I pulled this out. I got a 2-pack of Ninja this month. Let's see if I can show you this one. So I talk about this a lot, but you can see, I hope the camera's picking this up. The clouds are starting to come in today. So, you can see here the line of wolfberry puree. So Ninja Red is not just a juice, it has the entire whole wolfberry puree in here. And so that's usually frequently like around 1/4 to 1/3 of the jar is the puree. And then the rest are really, really nourishing juices. So you have, I always forget without looking. You have your aronia, your sweet cherry, your plum, your blueberry, your pomegranate, as well as things like grapeseed extract, essential oils like orange, yuzu, lemon, and tangerine. So you're really, really nourishing your bodies. Ninja is your whole body nutrient infusion. It's super easy for your body to digest, to absorb the nutrients. So even if you're having digestive distress of any kind, a lot of times Ninja is so simple and easily assimilated that's a way your body can get nutrition, even if it's struggling from the foods that you're eating. So it's a foundational product, in my opinion. So these 3 are actually, and I'm restocking all of them. So mineral essence, you guys will hear me harp on minerals, minerals, minerals. We're not getting enough minerals in our diet. Mineral essence is a fantastic mineral supplement. They're ionic minerals. They also, of course, our supplements are infused with essential oils, which just opens up your cells, makes them more bioavailable so that your body's able to use them. So I love to add mineral essence I add it to a drink I do first thing in the morning with some water. I also add it to my Ninja Red drink that I do every day. Mineral essence and Ninja Red and sulfurzyme. So sulfurzyme powder, I love. The capsules are great too, but I like the powder because I can add it to, I can kind of control the amount a little easier than when it's in the capsule and I'm not 100% sure how much is coming in the capsule. So I've actually already opened this morning because I needed my bottle. But I am real fancy when I measure, friends. I pour it into my lid. That's how I measure. I don't like to dirty extra utensils. So I do that, and I toss it in with my about 2 ounces of Ningxia Red in my mason jar that I measure using the lines on the mason jar, several drops of mineral essence, and then I swirl it to mix it up before I add water. Fancy, I know, but sulfurzyme is MSM, and it is dietary sulfur, different than sulfa, completely different. So if you have issues with sulfa drugs, completely different than sulfur, which is dietary sulfur. So used to be very prevalent in our soil and our foods. It's not anymore, so we need to supplement with it. But it's cellular health. Think cellular health. It's your body's precursor to glutathione, your master detoxifier. It's really supportive of healthy inflammation, hair, skin, nails, joints, etc. Okay, that's why it's foundational, in my opinion. Your cells need it. Helps to carry those toxins out of your body. Really good. So, ooh, like a maraca. This I actually talked about in last month's unboxing video, and I had left my bottle. So here's my bottle that I got this month as well. This is Juvatone. All of the Juva line of products from Young Living are focused for the liver and lymphatic system support. So right now we're in the spring, and if you guys follow cleansing at all, and cleansing with the seasons when your body's already naturally cleansing different organs, right now your liver and gallbladder are two really big ones. So I am supporting those. I know my liver and gallbladder need assistance, so I'm giving them some extra assistance. Plus, it's just a good cleansing cycle to get into if you're cycling supplements and that sort of thing. The spring is a great time to do that for those organs. This has got choline in it, methionine, inositol, organic beetroot, dandelion root, L-cysteine, organic grapefruit, organic alfalfa sprouts, parsley leaf, copper citrate, bee propolis, echinacea root, and then of course you've got your essential oil blend in here as well. So you've got things like lemon, German chamomile, geranium, rosemary, myrtle, and blue tansy oil. So I like to take 2 tablets in the morning. It says take 2 tablets 2 times daily, best when taken between meals. That's about what I do. I do 2 in the morning and 2 before bed. I've noticed in the past my body responds really well to Juvatone. I'm noticing right now it is as well. So I'm very excited. Because if you've been around for a while, you know that I've been working on a lot of healing post COVID messed up my digestion again and all my detox organs several years ago. I had chronic Lyme for years, and that had messed up my digestion. The Lord healed me from chronic Lyme, and then I worked through healing my digestion, and then it was great. My skin was great. And then I got COVID, and then it got all messed up again. So we've been working back through that, getting the healing coming back, really excited. That's one of the reasons I'm really focusing. You'll notice this month's order is really heavy on nutritionals. In fact, the second category is completely missing. And that's because all of our budget had to go pretty much to some of these things. So, or not some of these things, 2 of these things. Super B, I take these, my husband takes these. This is a B complex that nothing compares. You guys, one of my good friends and customers uses Super B. She had run out, so she went to I don't even remember if it was Whole Foods or where, a natural store, grabbed herself a B complex. She started taking that. She sent me a text. She goes, there's a big difference. She's like, this other B complex, and it was a decent brand. She's like, you don't notice anywhere near the difference that you do on Super B. I know, I've been saying Super B is my favorite. So it's methylated. If you need methylated B vitamins, then you likely know you need methylated B vitamins, but it's helpful for everybody. That's the form they come in. It also has nutmeg essential oil, again, so you're opening up those cells so that you can absorb your B vitamins. It's fantastic. So we take these daily, love them. So I'm always restocking Super B. That's something you'll see frequently. Usually if you don't see it in my unboxing video, It's because I redeemed points with it, and I don't always do my videos and my points redemptions. Just because I don't want to overload you guys with too many videos. So, next up, this is the last official supplement that I ordered, and nutritional, because they're not just dietary supplements. These are nutritional foundations for your body to function properly. So a lot of the things that used to be in our soil, that used to be in our foods, that we need help with these days. So Thyromin, oh, you guys, my thyroid loves this stuff. Again, that's one of the things that was recovering after that C word thing that was going around a few years ago. So my thyroid really suffered from that, and I've been rebuilding it back up. Thyromin has been instrumental. This is a glandular-based supplement, meaning there's actually thyroid gland and adrenal gland. I believe it's bovine and pituitary. Okay, so there's bovine and porcine in here. So pork and beef, sources of the thyroid, the pituitary, and the adrenal. So you're actually nourishing your glands with some glands, as well as essential oils and some other nutritionals in here. So I take Thyromin most of the time right before bed. Occasionally, if I feel like my body needs it in the morning, for whatever reason, I might do it in the morning. When you take it in the morning, your adrenals tend to take the nutrients more. And when you take it at bed, it nourishes your thyroid while you sleep, and when the thyroid is recovering at night. So now, if you do take it at night, I've given this warning before, but I feel like I need to give it every time just in case you're new to Thyromin. If you take it at night, take it right before you go to bed. Don't take it and do your whole like nighttime routine thing before you go to bed, because you may end up wired. Take it, go to sleep. You should be able to go to sleep right afterwards, and you'll be fine. It won't wire you. But if you take it and then you're like wandering around for a while, then your body starts using it then while you're up and awake instead of while you're sleeping, and it knows to use it while you recover. So moving along, normally this is the ditch and switch category. We were set on our ditch and switch products for this month, and I needed to prioritize more nutritionals. So this is typically where you would have your products, you're ditching the toxic products and switching for the healthier options and the natural options. So things like laundry detergent and your dish soap and your hand soap and all that kind of stuff, your body care, etc. Now, this I would not say is a ditch and switch. I would almost classify this as a nutritional because it's the vitality oil. And for what I'm using it for, it is a supplement, sort of. So GLF stands for gallbladder liver flush. And as I mentioned, it's spring. This is the time of year when your body is naturally cleansing your liver and your gallbladder. So I'm giving mine some extra support. I have noticed that since my order came yesterday, and I have been dropping a drop of GLF Vitality under my tongue, that the swelling in my eyes has started to go down. So tends to, when your detox pathways are backed up, a lot of times your body detoxes, it finds a way. It's going to eliminate toxins somehow. It's either going to store them in fat, and then frequently, if you started adding more activity to your life and your body's starting to shed that fat, it's going to release some of those toxins, and they need a way to get out. So helping make sure those detox pathways are functioning properly and are nice and open and clear really helps to not have things like this happen. Okay, so you have your ditch and switch, then you have your oils. Sorry, I kind of skipped that. So nutritionals, ditch and switch products, then your oils are kind of just the top, like the cherry on top of your order. Sprinkle, if your base of your order is oils every month, you're probably going to notice that it's kind of off balance with your health. You may not be seeing the results that you want to see if you're not really making sure you've got those nutritionals and your body's nourished well first. You may see more detox reaction kind of things if you're not doing that. Now, obviously, just because you're nourishing doesn't mean you're not going to have any detox reactions when your body's detoxing. Lavender has also been extremely helpful. I like to use it topically. A lot of people will dilute lavender. I have been using oils so long, almost, a little over 9 years now, that I know how my body reacts and responds to them, and I know which ones I can use neat and which ones I can't. Lavender is one that I can and is very helpful for puffy eyes and dry eyes, and I like to apply it just like this, like a wide circle around the eye, on the bridge of the nose. And of course, a little scent tint is always beneficial to breathe it in. So, was restocking our lavender. I have a really bad habit of running out of my basic, like, everyday oils because I'm using them so much, and I assume that I have them, like a whole lot of them stocked, because frequently I do, but then we'll use them a lot. And so I'm working on improving in my living prepared. You guys know, if you've been around this channel for a while, that's a passion of mine, living prepared. One of those really, part of that should be making sure you have enough of your everyday essential products like lavender on hand. So I'm working on that, but I got a fresh bottle and I've already used quite a bit of it since yesterday because I've been applying it like this, and it's helped a whole lot. But lavender is also, think of it as like your fire extinguisher. So anything that you need to extinguish a fire with, and not literally, like, please do not take an actual literal fire and put lavender essential oil on it. Do not do that. Do not say that I said to do that. Please don't do that. But any fire in your body. So if you're thinking, oh, there's inflammation that's over here. Oh, I just got my skin, I've been outside in the sun all day and my skin feels like it's on fire. It's very soothing, very calming, all things calming, all things soothing. It's great in the diffuser. It's part of our, the frequently referenced blend. Again, I'm trying to stay compliant here, for seasonal discomfort. So if you're one who tends to struggle when things are blooming, lavender can help with that too. So, love me some lavender. And then frankincense. So this is technically a vitality oil. If you guys are not familiar with the labeling difference, you'll notice, like, these are solid color labels, this 15 milliliter bottle, and this 5 milliliter bottle has a white label on it. And it's labeled vitality, whereas this one just says lavender. If this were frankincense and frankincense vitality, then one, this would be a red label, but two, it would say just frankincense on it versus frankincense vitality. Now, if this was frankincense and not lavender, because obviously two different plants, but if you had frankincense versus frankincense vitality, it's literally the same oil in the bottles. The only difference is the label, so that we can talk about how you use them differently. So your frankincense and your solid colored labels, so your regular lavender, are topical aromatic uses, where your vitality oils, we're going to talk about internal usage as if it was a supplement. So, which is actually really appropriate right now, because one of the ways that we're using frankincense a lot right now is my husband is taking it in capsules for brain health. So he is taking that in a capsule. He's adding some other oils in there. He actually grabbed my desk reference and opened it up and started flipping through and doing his own research in my desk reference, and has created his own blends that he's putting in the capsules that he's taking. So I'm so proud of him. I think that's awesome. But we needed some more frankincense, and frequently I'll go ahead and buy the 15 milliliter again, because same oil, different label. But the price per drop is cheaper in the 15 milliliter. So typically I'll do that. But sometimes when you're dealing with cash flow and budget, you can't always go with the price per ounce being cheaper, right? You just need to be able to get the product, and the smaller one sometimes is better. So we have frankincense. I like to say, when in doubt, frank and frank again. It's super versatile, very gentle, great for mental clarity, great for supporting normal cellular health, all of those things. Okay, so that's everything we actually paid for this month. in both my order and my husband's order combined. And then we have the product promos. And because of cash flow this month, we have just the 100 PV product promos and the 190 PV product promos. We were real close to the 250. Oh, one other thing that I did order that I won't have a physical thing, let me tell you about that, is the Iron Life, because this is new. So Iron Life just launched a couple months ago and I'm super excited about it. It is, I should have looked at the details right before I started recording this. It is a way for us to purchase as Young Living customers a meal for a child in need, and a nourishing meal, because I don't know about you friends, but if you're really passionate about real food and health like I am, I can get really frustrated sometimes with the aid that's provided by other companies or other organizations, I should say, to children in need. Because a lot of times what's provided fills bellies, but it doesn't actually feed the body. And so they may not be hungry, but they're still nutritionally starved. And I love that the new Ein Life program, the meals that we're providing are actually nourishing to the children. So it's actually feeding their bodies, and they're culturally appropriate. So depending on where in the world they're delivering in, they're going to tweak them a little bit. So if rice is more of a foundation in the culture, then they're going to get some more rice, versus if lentils are more, they're going to get lentils. But there's einkorn in there as part of the package. So the ancient grain einkorn, which is where Ein Life comes in. And I cannot remember the name of the organization we partnered with in order to provide this, because there's an organization that's delivering them. But what's really cool is if you're ordering the meals, and you can order them singly, you can order, I believe it's a 5-pack and a 20-pack. Is that right? Check me on that. But there's different options, quantities that you can order, and they're like $2.65, I think, and you get like 2.5 PV for it. So you're getting almost full PV for the meal, which then, like, if you're ordering that on loyalty rewards, then you get points on that too. So it's like, in turn, you're blessing a child, or 20 or more. There's no limit on the number you can order. And then Young Living is saying, thank you for blessing these people. We're going to give you loyalty rewards points on that. That goes towards your product promotions. Like, so generous, so awesome. So Ein Life, we did do that. Then product promos. So because we did 2 orders, mine and my husband's, that were at least 100 PV, we got 2 of the product promos, one on his and one on mine, not 2 on 1. Lavender lip balm. Y'all, this is my favorite lip balm of all times. In fact, I had an event on Saturday. One of my girlfriends was over, we were making beeswax wraps, and she asked me, she said, have you considered making your own lip balms? Because I was telling her how I'm in a challenge making some salves right now and stuff. And I said, honestly, I haven't. I probably should learn, because it would be one of those skills that's just good to have and something to know how to do. But I really don't want to have a whole bunch of lip balms that I feel like I have to use when I just haven't found anything that compares to the lavender lip balm. Everybody has their favorites. Some people love, like, when the vanilla mint comes out and it's seasonal, that's their favorite. I do like the cinnamon one when that's out too, but the lavender, I just feel like nothing can touch it. And how it nourishes, we live in Wyoming. It's dry. It is so dry in Wyoming. In fact, we lived in Colorado for a while and it's dry there. But when we moved to Casper, and then I went to convention in Salt Lake City for the first time a couple years ago, when I went to Salt Lake, I didn't need my lotion. I didn't need my lip balm as often because it's drier here. And it was so funny because I said to the guy, like, I bet you don't have very many people who come to Salt Lake and say, wow, it's more humid here. He was laughing. He was like, yeah, no, that's not normally a thing. But if you live out west, you guys know you have a lip balm in your purse, you have a lip balm in your desk, you have a lip balm upstairs, a lip balm downstairs, a lip balm in your car, a lip balm everywhere, because you need it that much out here. No matter how much water you drink, it is super dry. You need lip balm. So that's free at 100 PV. And then 190, one of these is free on all orders, and one of them is free on loyalty rewards orders only. I don't remember which is which, but 2 essential oils that are essentials in our household, and that is rosemary. We were talking about supporting mental alertness and mental clarity with frankincense earlier. Rosemary is a great partner for that. I love rosemary in my detox bath. I like to add it to Epsom salts and soak in that. I find it's very cleansing and very helpful in detox baths. I also I'm obsessed with rosemary. In the diffuser, I love it combined with lemon. It is one of the oils in our Famous Thieves blend. So it's just very, I would say, purifying and cleansing, and very of the air, of other things. Yeah, it's a good one. Now, if you're adding it to a bath, make sure any of your essential oils that you're adding them to your Epsom salts first before you mix them into the water, so they don't sit on top of the water. That way they emulsify a little bit in there. Okay, and then last is patchouli. This one's free this month. I was really good about using patchouli on my skin daily for a while. I kind of got out of that habit, but it is a fantastic one for the skin. It's really helpful for some emotional things. Really dig into your reference guides on this one. It can help release some blocks emotionally. If that sounds woo-woo and weird to you, check out my video on oils, emotions, and the believer. It has to do with the way that God wired our brains, and our limbic system, the center and seat of emotions, sits right next to your olfactory gland. And so if you think about it, smells and oils are very closely tied together. Smells and memories are very closely tied together. So frequently you will smell something and you'll be taken back to a situation. Like, say you smell cookies and you're immediately brought back to your grandmother's house. Or for me, spearmint, it's actually funny. I'm not going to go on a tangent, but Indoflex, our blend Indoflex has spearmint in it. The way it's blended with certain other oils, the first time I ever used it, literally, I smelled it, and as soon as I smelled it, I could taste in my mouth, just from smelling the oil, my old retainer molds from the orthodontist, because that smell was so reminiscent. It triggered in my body a physical response of tasting the retainer molds. Well, it took me a while to be able to use that oil. It doesn't happen anymore, but so a lot of our smells and our emotions are linked, and they cause physical responses, and that's how we're able to use them to support emotions without being weird or woo-woo or anything like that. So God's pretty cool. He wired our brains pretty awesomely, and by pretty cool, I mean really cool and holy and like apart from us in a really cool way. So it's awesome. He wants relationship with us. Amazing. And all of this always brings me back to that, which is one of the really cool things about natural products and natural health, and learning how God created things to work with our bodies, and all of it points back to Him and His glory. Awesome. I hope you guys learned something new today. Would love to hear any uses that you have for any of these products I may not have covered or may not have mentioned in the comments below. Of course, please try to keep them compliant so we can keep our videos up. And until next time, take care.